We
We
is
is
live. We is live.
live. We alive.
Only 12 minutes late because we are professionals.
Yes, and you might be asking, where is Arwen? We know not. She is lost in side quests at the moment. We don't know where she went. And that's okay, because she always comes back.
Arwen is like her own side quest.
She is. If side quests was an entity, it would be Arwen.
Yes.
And we're here for that.
Yeah. And Arwen is neither late nor early. She arrives precisely when she stumbles into.
She's an elf wizard. We all know this.
Yes.
We all know this. This is great. So, guys, I have great news. I have 3 amazing things to tell all of y'all.
Oh my goodness.
First of all, Hassan finally got indicted. He got indicted. Well, called out and indicted. Whatever. It's or is about to be indicted.
No, he technically wasn't indicted, but he is formally being questioned, and he has to turn things over to the feds.
Hassan finally fucked around enough, and it's currently in the process of finding out what it's like. Your audience. Okay, this is where being audience captured is absolutely one of the worst things that can happen to you when you're a big streamer, because you're surrounded, generally speaking, by yes men and trolls, and they have the exact same effect on you. And what happens, especially to people like Hassan, who aren't that smart.
And Rambam, yes, Arwen is her own time zone.
Correct, yes. So people like Hassan are not that smart. They think they're smart. They're told every day they're smart. And they have a lot of money. And so they think, because of all those things, and because the platform they're on kisses their ass, that he is untouchable. He has been under the impression he's been untouchable. This is the man who said that America deserved 9/11, just so we're all clear. That was a thing that was said, and he still had a platform.
And of course, shocked his dog live on stream.
Yes. And has tortured his dog on stream before. So this is not a good person. He's
complained about not getting chicken nuggets on air.
Yes, he is.
What am I supposed to do? Die?
Yeah,
or you can just put up a little.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has stolen content. He is a despicable, horrible person.
Yes.
Who has unfortunately been gifted a lot of money, and I guess
is perfectly willing to demand other people be poor and broke on his behalf, but he's not going to give up any money.
Oh yeah. So he is your classic. He's just your classic douchebag. And at some point, he decided that, maybe I need to just stop talking about it and actually do something about it. Because me buying a $3 million house in LA is not actually helping the communist agenda that I am talking about every day. So he decided to do one of the dumbest things he could have done. He didn't sign up to one of the, what is it? The communist version of the Democratic Party. He didn't go to talk. He didn't go to visit and discuss. He didn't do like what a normal person would have done.
He didn't even try doing like regular charity work, like helping out Habitat for Humanity or anything like that. No,
exactly. He didn't donate. He didn't try to do what I would have considered like the bare minimum to do, like to
volunteer
help his
at a soup kitchen. Nothing.
Yeah. Like, hey, and even like started funding restaurants to be co-ops, all that kind of stuff, all the stuff that he was preaching. He never did anything with his money other than just sit on his ass with it and buy chicken nuggets. And so the one time he really actually did something was illegal. And he used a third party to get money to Cuba, which we're not friends with. I don't know if we're not on good terms with Cuba. And the way he went about doing it, and even doing it at all, was a big no-no.
And then streamed it.
Streamed it, talked about it several times, gave anybody all the evidence they could possibly need in order to indict him.
The streamers always self-snitch.
I love people who stream, who record their crimes and post it. That's my favorite type of person, because it's like, oh, thank you so much.
You made this so easy.
You like hand delivered.
Right.
You know, and they're always surprised when they're like, what do you mean I'm in trouble? It was like, yeah. So I understand that laws are complicated and whatnot, but just because you don't know about it doesn't mean that it's not.
Ignorance of the law is not a defense.
Yeah, it's never been a defense. You have to, you need to know. And I mean, I would have thought that sending money to a enemy of America and funding their efforts against America would have been self-explanatory as why you don't do that. But I guess I was wrong. Yeah, so he's, and then he started singing like a canary, which I don't know about you. That was the least surprising thing to come out of all of this.
Oh, of course not.
No, Hassan is,
and of course they targeted him because they want the people that were really funding everything.
Yeah, of course. And he, I mean, like, generally speaking, Hassan is one of those people that
he's a useful idiot.
Yeah. So there's two different types of snitches. There's someone who does it because they don't want to get in trouble for the bad thing they did. And then you have the other person who is a snitch that is doing the right thing. Hassan is the first one.
Yes. There's also the kind of snitch where, like, they got roped into something and found out, like, wait, you're doing what with my help?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is they're snitching because they're doing the right thing. They're coming forward and doing
okay.
Yeah, so that's the type. So those people, you know, that's one thing. Hassan 1000% isn't doing this because, oh, it's the right thing. He knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. He talked about it several times. He streamed about it. He knew exactly that it was
streamed from Havana.
Yes. So, I mean, he knew what he was doing. And this is not him being like, you know, coming forward and snitching. Like the Boeing whistleblowers, that's what I would consider. Oh, yeah. This is them being a good person coming forward to talk about it, right? Hassan is not a good person at all. In no way, shape, or form. Really is he a good person. I think there's been only like one incident where I was shocked that he did the right thing, and I think that should tell you everything you need to know about Hassan. Is I was genuinely surprised he did the correct thing. But no, he's a total coward. Do you know who he is? He is Benny from the first Mummy movie.
Yes, that's a good description.
It's Benny from the first Mummy movie.
But even more insufferable, because Benny at least had some redeeming qualities.
At least Benny was funny. I will say that. So he's like a significantly worse version of Benny, but has the same kind of, you know, like he will do anything in order to save his ass. So, so we have that. So we have that glorious saying, I hope to God, I would love it if he went to prison.
He won't.
I know, but can I dream? I'm allowed to dream, okay? I would love it.
It'd be amazing, but it's not going to happen.
Actually, you know what? I will trade him not going to prison for being banned from any streaming service.
I'd take that deal.
I will take that deal. I will take him having to get a real fucking job.
He doesn't need a job, though.
Well,
he's made so much money, he can retire.
He can lay on the couch. So to be fair, if you actually do like YouTube and streaming correctly and all that stuff, and you're actually entertained, what Hassan does is not what I would consider a job. He sits and he talks and he whines about stuff he really doesn't know that much about, and eats. And yeah, that's pretty much all he does on stream. I wouldn't say he's entertaining.
Content.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's entertaining. I wouldn't say he's like a good person. Yeah, because I do watch people who, I mean, this is their full-time job. My husband, this is their full-time job. And, you know, I would consider that fine. But, like, I would love to have him actually, like, working a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
That would be funny. I'd love to, like, for some odd reason, even though I have no plans to go there, go to California one day and be, like, have to go to, like, run by, like, a Walmart or something to get something, like I don't know, like a pack of water, and Hassan is checking me out. Okay, at the I would love that. Why? Because he hates 9 to 5 people. He hates that kind of, he looks down upon it.
Yeah.
And which is ironic, like, because he's such an elitist prick.
Mm-hmm.
And she's perfect to want communism for being such an elitist prick. So communism is, we literally don't have what is necessary to make communism actually work properly.
Correct.
Because the core thing around communism is an infinite resource, of which we do not have.
Mm-hmm. It also entirely relies on people maintaining a solid work ethic when they have no more incentive to work hard.
And people that are in charge to be good, solid, morally.
There's that people,
too. Which pretty much every time communism goes into effect, it's always the power-hungry, greedy fucks that generally end up using military forces, or militia or whatever to keep their power, and then literally everyone else suffers. Correct. Significantly, like knocked back to the, like, Stone Ages suffering. So it's not a fate I would wish upon anybody. And the fact that he is getting a little bit of reality checks is awesome. So anyway, so that was awesome to see. The let's see.
So there, yeah.
So we have that. Oh, Logan Paul got injured and he's out for 6 months. Awesome. It's a wonderful. Same week. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear this. Maybe, probably not, WWE is watchable again. It's great. It's awesome. I hope he never recovers and is just forced to go back to smashing plates on YouTube. That is what I wish for him with his other arm. So
I sincerely hope that while he's getting so focused on recovering, the CoffeeZilla lawsuits go through and he gets.
Oh my God, I forgot about those. How did I forget about those?
How did you forget about the CoffeeZilla lawsuits?
How the hell did I forget about those? I'm a bad me. Oh my gosh.
Do better.
Beep. So I hope that happens, and I also hope what happens is TKO goes, why are we spending money on him? And they do one of the only, like, they do an actual good thing for the first time since they took over. They get rid of him. So
so he got hurt during Saturday night's main event, in which he was in the main event of it, and Becky and I watched the matches prior to that, and then we shut it off before that one. Like, no, we're good.
No, yeah, I when we watched WrestleMania, I'm still kind of confused. What was IShowSpeed there again? Why did we do, guys? Like, I understand they're athletic. Like, IShowSpeed and Logan Paul, I will never argue that they're not athletic. They are. They're athletic, 100%, right?
I won't deny that at all.
But I don't think,
especially considering, like, at this point, Logan Paul has still, like, less than, like, 20 career matches. He's sensational at it.
He is. And one day I wish he does that stupid stupidly dangerous move that I have no idea why that's not even allowed, quite frankly, because like that of like all the moves I've really seen, if he does even the smallest thing wrong on his signature move, he will die or get horrifically maimed and injured.
I mean, he did that springboard backsault like at SummerSlam a few years ago, which it was one of those that could have gone so bad, but damn, that was impressive.
No, yeah, like it's impressive, but also like that is a move that okay, you didn't realize if that's your signature move now, you gotta do that for the rest of your career here. Do you think you're gonna be able to do that in your 40s and 50s? Are you sure? Because I mean, I guess you could if you kept doing your, you kept keeping those steroids up, which you're obviously on.
What?
Uh-huh. And but I seen the guys that stopped taking the steroids after they're done wrestling, and not good. But I mean, one day I just feel like he's gonna do that. He's gonna miss. He's not gonna get like good footing. It's gonna slip, and he is literally just going to absolutely like nuke himself into the next life. Like,
well, I mean, speaking of steroids, like, I mean, I remember, Hulk Hogan, like, say your prayers and eat your vitamins, and then the steroid scandal went through, and he clearly was off the stuff when he went to WCW, and he's like a fraction of the size that he was. It's like, oh, vitamins, huh? Sure.
You don't happen to have a vitamin company, do you, Hulky boy? Yeah. Anyway, so absolute insanity. As far as that goes. And do you want to hear the third good thing that happened? No, the third good thing is Amazon has confirmed Ring the Power Season 4 is in pre-production. Yeah!
I missed that one. Okay.
Yes. It's like my phone knows. So Google will, ever since I actually hit the Google News app, it pops up with random stories, and it knew I wanted to know that information. I was like, thank you. Finally, something useful, Google. And so I thought I would share because we are all big fans of Rings of Power.
We are.
And it will never not be funny to me that A, they don't have merchandising rights. So none of this really matters. And B, the only reason they're continuing to do this is because it's actually more expensive to not.
Not really. There have been reports that
really
that the cancellation fee is like $3 million.
Oh, well then it might even be funnier.
It's like just pay the Tolkien account estate $3 million and end the show.
No, I want them to finish I want to see their vision come to fruition. Okay. I need to see the whole
thing. You know what? That actually is fair because that way they can't complain that they were cut short. That's fair.
Yeah, it was just about to get good, guys. I promise.
I don't know. I've seen all 16 episodes.
I'm impressed that it is. You know what? It didn't suffer the Batwoman effect, right? Where like there was a break, and then some new people joined and some whatever, and it wasn't as funny as the first season. It was just as funny as the first season.
I mean, like she picks up the Batwoman suit in like the first 5 minutes of season 2.
Yeah, she literally found it in a trash can. It's like, what? But like Loki and I had to stop watching it for the fun of it because it literally I was just getting a political lecture every week. It got to like an annoying point of okay.
Well, and that Batwoman was a spectacular failure from a production standpoint. I mean, it almost killed your lead actress,
which you didn't care about at all.
And then I think like a production assistant got paralyzed.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's like, what? This was not a well-run show.
What? Say it isn't so.
I know.
My goodness. So those are the 3 things that have occurred.
I thought you were going to mention Frogan.
No, I obviously am the world's biggest Rings of Power fan. Okay. So,
are you familiar with the Frogan situation?
I am not at all. So that's probably why I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Okay, so when Ethan Klein did the bait video to see who would just outright steal the content, and
never mind, I do know what you're talking about, but it's been a minute, so please continue.
Okay, yeah, so Frogan was one of those people that just outright played the video and offered zero commentary.
Yeah.
And was being sued for copyright infringement.
An actual proper copyright infringement lawsuit.
Right. Correct. So he let's see, it was Frogan, Denims, and who was the Casey Tron. Casey Tron.
Denims is gonna get nuked.
So Casey Tron immediately is like, I'm settling. Okay, let's work out a deal.
Yeah, you know.
So she owned up to it almost immediately. So her lawsuit, that's settled. Denims is going, I'm fighting this.
Oh, that's not smart.
Okay, honey. I don't think it's going to work out well for you.
She's also not smart.
She is not.
She's not a smart individual.
But Frogan, she raised $40,000 for legal counsel, and and her attorney filed like notice of appearance, like, hey, I'm taking on this case, and then asked for an extension.
That's how you know it's going good, by the way.
Well, I mean that's also common when a lawyer takes a case. Like, hey, can we get an extension just so I can get caught up on everything? That's normal. So they filed an extension. The Ethan Klein and the judge, they agreed to it, so they are granted their extension. And then nothing. Deadline passed. She's defaulted.
See, you know how I heard that and knew immediately it was horseshit? What the heck? Yeah. Oh, I'm sure that's the reason. That's like what a normal person's reason would be, and I'm sure, you know.
Yeah. And but she was on stream just the other day saying, like, no, we're fighting this lawsuit. All that's left to determine is damages now. It's decided. You defaulted. It's done. The case is technically not over, but you can't present any evidence now. You are guilty of copyright infringement. That part's settled.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And there's a lot of people speculating that because in her GoFundMe, one of the things it said for, like, I'm raising funds, you know, for legal expenses and personal expenses while fighting this lawsuit. Like, oh, you just paid rent with it. You didn't actually, like, you paid a lawyer to file the extension, but that was it. He's out basically now.
Yeah.
Because you haven't filed anything else. So it's where did the $40,000 go?
In her pocket.
It went to her McDonald's budget. That's what it did.
Which was in her pocket. All right.
So yeah.
Amazing. Wow.
Anyway, Fallout.
Fallout. This is the greatest episode of the whole series. Because I finally get some answers about what the fuck is going on with Canada.
Oh, Canada.
And I got more questions.
You're just speaking over the "Oh, Canada" joke. Okay, I see how it is.
Oh, I forgot that's their thing. That's their thing. Yeah, that's the thing. That's a thing. Yeah. And I was making sure you knew the joke you made.
I told a great joke. You completely didn't even know it was a joke.
No,
that is always
that is
something
fake news. That is fake news. You are fake news.
All right, so the show starts with Steph and another woman in the woods running. The credits credit her as Joan, but I don't remember her actually saying that name at any point.
It doesn't matter.
It's not important.
No.
And they're running to the U.S. border, and they come across a USMC guy in power armor who tells them to turn back, and then some random guy just runs right in and blows up.
Yeah, normal.
Like, the way they framed it, it was almost like a comedy shot. Like, they couldn't have made it funnier.
Oh no, they could have. Wilhelm scream.
You know what? Yeah.
With a slight goofy overlay. There we go.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then we see that and then Steph wakes up and she tilts her head to the camera and we see her CGI.
No. No.
I'll see myself out. Sorry.
No. Not the CGI. Actually, it didn't look that bad.
It actually, it actually looked fairly decent.
But I mean,
yeah.
You know who I don't despise at all in Fallout?
Dog meat.
Well, that, but also costume, makeup, set design.
Oh God, no. These guys are doing what they can. Yeah.
Y'all are holding the show together.
Yeah, I have nothing about the aesthetics of the show. I have any criticisms of. The show has always looked fantastic.
Yes.
Except for one particular shot, which I will get to later.
Oh my God.
And then Steph gets up and we see that Chet is wearing a sleeping mask. I wanted to slap him.
Oh no. That's racism. You can't do that.
Oh, okay. And in the flashback, Joan is dying, and she tells Steph that she has to do whatever she can, get across that border and to survive and be a ruthless killer.
I went, oh, they're gonna love you over there.
Yeah. And don't think of them as human. Think of them as Americans.
And I have never been more offended. Excuse you.
But then we see her kill someone for his baked beans, and since she hasn't crossed the border, she killed a Canadian. Whoops.
They all look the same.
They look the same, yeah. And then she gets to the border and she kills the border agent somehow. A woman half his size is just able to stab him, apparently.
Yeah.
And it happens off screen because it's intercut with her brushing her teeth.
Yeah. That sounds about right. What do you mean?
Okay. Whatever.
She has woman powers.
Oh. Ram Bam, you take that back, sir.
You approve this. Oh my
gosh. Then we go to Hank and Lucy.
Good. That's what I was missing so far in this episode. Less Canadians, more. See, never mind.
Who's British? Who has
what?
probably? Oh yeah, Elena Purnell's English.
God damn it! Okay, you British people, you've got to stop being so good at American accents. Because
seriously, she might have the best American accent I have ever heard.
This is like
it's flawless.
Like, okay, all right. No, Hugh Laurie, and then who's the other one? There's another one that does it really amazing.
Mark Addy has a really good one.
The guy who plays Jax Teller in Sons of Anarchy is a British.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck? And now we have this shit. Okay, so whoever is teaching these people how to do it properly, can you, for the love of God, teach Benedict Cumberbatch how to do an American accent? It was like, I like the first Doctor Strange, but it was kind of painful that you could almost hear him talking through his nose.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, buddy.
I remember there's a Doctor Who audio story that's set in post Civil War South.
Oh, I'm sure that didn't go wrong.
But you have all of these Brits playing Southern Americans, and it is just like the story was okay, but like the accents to me was like nails on a chalkboard. It's like, I'm sure it can pass, in England, but to an American, it was like, oh, that is not how the South sounds.
Especially to a hi Southern chick here. Yeah, it's also just okay. So you know how British people got onto us for not knowing that there's different accents in Britain besides like posh and cockney. The South has, like, almost every state in the South has its own distinguishing accent.
Texas is very different than Alabama, so for example.
Very much.
Yeah.
So,
like, think of Eris and our not here Arwen.
Yes.
Well, both Southern.
We're both Southern. We sound different. She's also a little bit more rural than me, so she has a little bit more of a thicker accent. But there are certain words that it's like, even Loki thinks it's funny that I have such an absurdly strong accent on just like the most random words. I'll give you a phrase. A while ago. Do you know what I mean by when I say while ago?
I assume that means a while ago?
Correct.
Okay.
I've had to explain that to people before. Like, what do you mean? What the hell's a while ago? And I was like, a while ago.
I grew up in middle of nowhere, Wisconsin, and
that's pretty.
Well,
redneck,
kinda. But I remember distinctly. We would, like if you're playing like like street hockey, you would score a goal. It took me a while to realize that the word goal and ghoul were the same word. Now that's just how thick my Wisconsin accent was at the time.
That's amazing. There's like fixing to. Fixing to do that. I'm fixing to do that. The fact that other people don't use it, I'm just like, but it's a great way to say so many things. I'm fixing to do that. I'm fixing this. I'm blah blah blah. It's like, it's great. The universal. It's amazing. Yeah. So yeah, the Carolinas do. Pretty much everyone in the South kind of has it. Now I will say Mississippi, and this is gonna make people from Mississippi and Alabama mad. They are probably the closest to having the same accent.
It is close.
It's pretty much.
But then, like Louisiana, you have Louisiana, but then you also have Cajun.
You have Cajun, you have Creole. You have you have different versions.
A Creole accent, I cannot figure out how to do a Creole accent. I have tried to learn it. It is difficult.
Nope. And as someone who's really bad at doing accents, I'm not even going to bother. So no, a Texas
it's like a southern redneck French person.
Yes, it's like a French person. It's like someone grew up with like a French parent and like a southern redneck parent,
Right,
and somehow managed to combine the two of them, and that is that accent, and it's kind of amazing. So
guy rolling tight or something like that.
yes.
It's very difficult. Anyway, but
yes,
so
if you ever want to hear it.
So yes, Elena Parnell is English.
That's what the fuck you people. God damn it, out here like know.
It's seamless. Like I've never heard it once.
You stole her fatness. Now you're stealing her accent.
Yeah. Anyway.
We should annex the United Kingdom to be a state. That would be cool. That would be like, full circle. Now you're one of us. We were one of you. Now you're one of us.
Ram Bam's not happy.
Ram Bam, I don't know if I'd go to Louisiana for you.
No.
I don't know if you'd survive.
Anyway,
sorry.
So Hank and Lucy, they're in the Vault-Tec lab, and Lucy's looking at all the people that are under mind control, and she wants to reverse it. But Hank tells her that the process like erases their memories, and they are fed with the memories from the mainframe, and it is irreversible. And she's like, well, I want to shut down the entire mainframe then. And I'm like, well, he just explained that like they only like function now because of the mainframe. So if you shut that down, doesn't that mean they basically become brain dead?
Maybe.
Do you want to do that, Lucy? All right. And then he's like, well, what? Let me teach you how to drive the golf cart. And they kind of have like a father-daughter moment while he's like teaching her how to drive.
Uh-huh.
It's like, what's
going on?
I don't know.
What in tarnation?
And he goes, I regret not having a normal life with you. And she's like, we did have one, Dad. You wrecked it. And I'm like, technically, Lucy, your mom did, because she took you and Norm up to the surface world with her lesbo terrorist girlfriend, Moldaver.
Moldaver. The best character in the entire series.
Because she wanted to kill everybody.
Yes. She, like almost everyone else, wanted to kill everybody. Good times.
And he shows her where the mainframe is, and Lucy sees one of the Legion guys that tried to kill her in the last episode. And he's now just like mopping the floor, like, hey, be careful, I just mopped there, it's wet.
I was like, oh my God, you're so nice.
And I'm like, who taught this man how to mop the floor? He's just like moving it back and forth over the same spot. Like, no, you want to do like an 8 shape, a figure 8, to like get as much water as possible.
Or so you want to either do that, or if you have like a Swiffer, you kind of want to treat it like you're vacuuming.
Yes.
You're vacuuming, but you're doing it. So you go boop, back, line, boop, back, line. And you want to start on this, like you want to finish wherever you want to stand. So you don't want to trap yourself.
Right.
Where you can't leave. So, yes.
Yeah. When you're mopping, you want to work towards the door.
Essentially. Or wherever you want to end. You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
Well, yeah. Anyway, it's like I was distracted by him just moving the mop back and forth over the exact same spot And I'm like, that's not how you mop a floor. And I didn't actually hear what the rest of the conversation was.
Oh, it's okay.
I was just like, why is he mopping the floor like that?
I was distracted by the fact that Lucy is acting like this after she potentially killed the ghoul. Like she is so okay, the ghoul who actually like showed her kindness and all this, it got
after he severed her finger and
hey.
That's tough love, I guess.
Yes, it's tough love. All right. But she's acting like this. And she's going to go put people out of her misery. And then she sentenced him to a fate worse than death. And then all these people that she's known for like a brief glance into the room, she wants to save them. And like mercy kill them. Essentially.
Correct.
Which I just like, what?
I mean, it's like I understand the motivation to end the mind control. I get that.
Yes, I understand that, yeah.
But it's like, but you've left the ghoul to die numerous times.
Yeah, like I'll say genuinely at least 3 times this season.
3?
3? Was it 3? Oh nope, I combined it from last season too. Okay, so 2. Too many because he is one of the best characters. All right, one of the best characters. We had she saved the random woman at the beginning, remember?
Right.
And then we have that. Yeah. And honestly, I thought she was gonna. I wasn't sure when she had the gun at the first episode. Maybe I was counting that one. Because the way that she kind of just dilly-dallied, I am saying the phrase for you to fire, and you are not firing. Why?
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
He very easily could have died, and then what would he have done?
Yeah.
Dumb.
I forgot about that one. That's right.
Okay. So, right.
Yeah. So it technically wasn't abandoning him to die, but it could have easily resulted in his death.
Yes. So I dubbed the 0.5 point.
Okay. All right. But and Lucy's like, the Legion is still out there and they're killing people, but with this machine, you could stop them. And Hank's like, we could stop them, Lucy.
Together, we.
It was like a fatherly Darth Vader speech.
Come on now, Darth Vader's a father.
I mean, that's true. I mean, it was a father speech by Vader. That's true. Like, together we can be the most insufferable person on Twitter. Anyway.
Oh my god.
But then they have like the dramatic cut to black, and it's filled with tension. I because that's what they're going for, but it would mean something if you hadn't established that Lucy is like a complete absolutist when it comes to her morals.
Well, yeah.
So like it's like you know, like we know she's not going to stand for these people being mind controlled. We know that.
Yeah.
So like there is no tension in this. Whereas if you have shown her questioning her morals throughout this entire adventure, this might mean something.
Maybe.
But the whole thing, this entire, all 14 episodes so far, she's been okie dokie.
Okay.
Then we cut to the ghoul, dog meat, Thaddeus, and oh yeah, Maximus is there too.
Boo!
And Thaddeus is doing some awkward small talk. You're like, hey man, weird for us ghouls, right? I know you've established Thaddeus as like the annoying comic relief guy, but can't you at least have him somewhat function as a human being?
No.
I mean, granted, he's a ghoul, but whatever.
Well, he was an idiot, so I mean,
yeah. And they're like, so where are we going? And the ghoul's like, lucky 31 or 38, whatever it was.
Lucky, who cares?
Yeah. And they're like, but Vegas is that direction. He's like, yeah, but in order to get there, we're gonna have to pass through Death Claws, and we need to power up before we do that. But then the ghoul points his gun right at Maximus, and he's like, open your hand. And he opens up the hand and shows the blue glowing relic in it. And it's like, what? Why isn't that in your pocket? Have you just been holding it out in the open this whole time?
Well, I hope you don't accidentally crush it. That would be bad for everybody.
Yeah.
How fragile is it?
I mean, it's the power source to cold fusion. I would imagine releasing infinite energy would be a bad thing.
Yeah, can you imagine tripping?
Yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna give it to Lucy. She's a good person. Like, what a simp. You knew her for like 2 days. A week at most.
Let me see. Have I known anyone for 2 days and been able to tell you 1000% if they're a good person?
I mean, no. besides dog meat.
Well, animals are not included in this, okay?
Hey.
Yes. Hey. You are an alien. I said animals.
I mean, that's fair.
Why are you taking offense to something that ain't even at you?
How dare you reference my lore better than I do?
Yeah.
Anyway. So like when Maximus says that, he then just immediately is putting the thing back into his pocket. It's like, well, why did you have it out in the first place if not to just reveal it to the ghoul?
Yeah.
Like, okay, all right. But he's like, I'm gonna give it to Lucy because she's a good person, and he's saying this to someone she punched out a window and left for dead.
Yeah. At the ghoul's point of view, he's like, yeah, hard disagree, actually.
Well, I mean, I can understand he might realize that because he was going to use her as a bargaining chip, that I could understand if he gained some respect from her. For her.
Yeah, he would totally one day.
I just don't think that they've focused on that.
What?
And then the ghoul then like puts away his gun, smiles, and he just keeps walking, and they keep following him. And then and then my notes are, you crapped out on me, Gemini. I lost so many notes. Fuck you. So here's a quick recap with all my jokes and observations missing. Thank you for that.
This is my time to shine.
The next scene was Steph, right?
Definitely. I definitely didn't accidentally exit out when I was looking at it.
I think it was Cooper with Steph pre-war with Hank's unconscious body, right?
Okay, I have the Las Vegas flashback. That is what this is called. So the next scene is Cooper calls for a maid.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the maid is Steph.
Uh-huh.
And
yes.
Like
I was like, huh?
And it was something like she was asking like how to get into like the vaults.
Something like that. I think she was trying to be a fangirl, like a kind of slightly drunk fangirl.
A little bit. But also like I have issues when you have so many characters and yet they all seem to interact with each other. It makes the world feel small.
Yeah. Like, I would have been fine if she was just not known by them.
Like, why did you need to have a scene where, like, because, like, she's asking the Cooper Howard himself, the man who did all those advertisements, how can I get into one of those vaults? And he's like, those vaults aren't what they're cracked up to be or something like that. And she's like, well, can I get a job working for Vault Tech? And he's like, well, ask him, Hank. Well, why not just have her get a job at Vault Tech when she crosses the border then?
Yeah.
Why not just do that? Like, why did she need to meet Cooper in the past?
Oh, that's true. I didn't even pick up on that. Like that. Why did she have to do that?
I mean, I understand her getting like a basic job when she first gets here, but then like, why did she? We didn't need to know any of that. She could have just gotten a job at Vault Tech at some point. We don't know how long she was in the country before the war started.
That is true.
So like you could have just, I could have accepted that she just got a job at Vault Tech at some point and then got frozen. Why did we need to see her origin story with Hank?
Stephanie origin.
The Stephanie Chronicles.
Oh my god.
And then I do remember, again, I don't have it in my notes because thank you, Gemini. But I do remember like they had Hank like in a laundry bin, and she wheels it out by pulling it towards the door like that. Those things are way easier to control pushing them.
She's Canadian. She doesn't.
They do things. They do things the other way up there. Mm-hmm, that's right. Mm-hmm, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Then what was the next scene where he meets with Representative Welsh?
Yes, that is exactly the next scene. Yep.
Okay. Who again? She's not in her district or her state. So, what authority does she have here?
None.
Okay. All right. And oh God, what happened?
Okay, I shall read from my detailed notes.
That's totally not the wiki.
Definitely not.
All right.
So
it was something like he offered to give her the fusion core or something like that.
Yeah, so she thanks him for bailing her out of jail, which we just kind of ran past that as a problem.
That's right. That's right. Like, wait, you're a congresswoman and you didn't have like any kind of money to get out of jail? Really?
Well, it was very serious when she said she had no money.
So again, how the hell are you in office?
I actually don't know how she's in office.
I mean, campaigns cost money to run. They just do.
I mean, the only explanation I have as to how she even got elected is that no one ran opposed.
Fair, and that happens.
It does. That's not what I think the show wants me to think.
No, she's supposed to be the the poor put upon good do-gooder that is up against the system in Washington. That's what the show wants to paint her as, but they make her ridiculously pathetic and uncharismatic.
Yeah, like
where it's like, who would vote for this person?
Yeah. Like her whole shtick is a pick me. I'm not like the other candidates. And it's like, okay, well,
I mean, like a few episodes ago, when she was introduced, she was at the Veterans Committee, and the first thing she does is make it about her.
Yeah, like a good politician.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe that's how she did it. She's like a natural politician. She's just broke.
That she's not a natural politician.
She's just really bad at the money aspect.
But yeah, so what happened?
Okay, so she was in jail. Hilarious. Cooper bails her out. Also hilarious. And then he immediately starts complaining to her that, yeah, I support you. And
but your PR sucks.
But you make it hard to keep the faith, and it literally tells her, like, you have a lack of personality or charisma. and
she agrees.
Yeah, and also, what the fuck was that at the Veterans Alliance? And that's essentially what he tells her. And then she's like, yeah, but you
hey Penny.
Hi Betty. I was like, yeah, all true. But you, Mr. Cooper, you advertise for Vault-Tec. You know, and do you even know what you're selling? And
oh, that's right. And he had a pretty good line, like do you know about, like, what do you know about the company that you work for? And I believe his line was, I know more than I did than when I signed the contract. Like,
yep.
Like that's a fair line.
Because yeah, he does.
Yeah. Like, did you know my wife wants to get the bombs to bomb people? I'm not going to let that detail go.
Yeah. Did you know that my wife, Barb, is a horrible, monstrous human being that wants
she's supporting him now.
No,
she's that
wants to bomb all of humanity's population to raise the stock prices of their company. Isn't that a great idea?
Yeah.
That's an awesome idea.
Right. Of course.
The fact that I don't even think like the most evil corporation now would be like, yeah, that's great. That's a great idea. I think they would actually throw you out of the building. Like I'm not even sure if they would, because it's like, well, no, first of all, that's not how that works. So right. No, us nuking the whole planet actually wouldn't increase our stock prices. It would crash the entire market and the planet.
Correct.
And none of this would matter now. So like what? So then let's see. And then she asks, hey, do you know why your wife came to Vegas? Which is a weird fucking thing to ask straight out of prison. And he says, well, Vault-Tec's looking to trade cold fusion with Robert House in exchange for the means to start nuclear war. Which then, like, the senator is like, ooh. Like, oh, she's very clearly nervous. And it's like, yeah? Also, are you just saying this out in the middle of like public? You're just dropping.
They're just at a bar.
Yeah. So okay, I know bars are loud, but like, okay, so you just said out in public that like, hey, my wife who works for Vault-Tec is in Vegas.
Yeah.
Because Vault-Tec wants to trade cold fusion to Robert House so that Robert House will give them the means to start a nuclear war. What? And you were saying that to an elected official in the middle of a public bar?
Like I've seen Cheers. You can hear people's conversations in a bar, okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, That is something that I always do find funny is when people have very, very sensitive private conversations in the middle of like the most public area on the planet. Like they're walking down the sidewalk and they're talking about like the Illuminati. It's like, oh,
right.
They're talking about like a virus. If it gets out of containment, it will kill everybody. It's like, what the hell are we doing, guys? There's these new things called rooms that you can go into and just talk privately. Yes? Are we aware of this?
Are rooms, you say? Is this a new thing?
It is a relatively new invention.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's why I haven't heard of the concept of a room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You wouldn't know what a room is.
Right. And then
you know the room, but you don't know the Only good jokes are told here.
Right.
We're professionals.
We are professionals.
Excellent.
So just remembering the horrible sex scenes in that movie suddenly.
I will not think about that. I'm going to continue talking about Fallout.
But then she like I can get you a meeting with the president. I'm like, didn't you like mention just a few episodes ago that no one knows who you are?
Oh no, this is so much funnier. No, there's more than before that. Actually, okay. No, it's pure comedy. No, so this is pure comedy, and then I'm gonna head the reins back to you. If this wasn't funny, I wouldn't even bother mentioning it, right? Okay. But we only do funny things here. All right,
because we're professionals.
Yes. So Cooper then asks Welch, like, "Hey," which every time I read Welch, I think of fucking fruit snacks and grape juice. So, there's that. Well, she asked him, "Is like, hey, like, what would you do with Code Fusion? You random fucking broke ass senator from who cares state? What would you do with it?"
Give it to the people, right?
And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to the public. And he was like, oh, that's sweet of you. But then like she's like, well, like, here's another option. What if I knew that there was an unmarked government plane that has just recently landed in a public airport? And the president of the United States is on board. What if we did that way? And just the setup of her going, I would give it to the public, but like also I would give it to the government, who would absolutely not give it to the public.
They would they what are you talking about? They would knock it out of the park. It'd be amazing.
Yeah. No,
they wouldn't screw up cold fusion for free power for everybody. There's no way you could screw that up, right?
Love the idea that her first plan is give it to the public, and within 30 seconds of her stating that's her plan,
give it to the state,
she immediately gives it to the government. Is what her choice is, what she moves to. That is funny to me. Because like that's not even close.
We have the
to
best cold fusion, the greatest cold fusion.
It's the coldest cold fusion.
That's what they tell me, the greatest cold fusion.
I've had many friends who've been to Antarctica, and they say ours is colder. Oh my god. The way he speaks is so funny.
We'll give it to Mexico, and then we'll make the Mexicans pay for it.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway.
Oh my god. Anyway. Yes. All right. I'm giving the reins back to you. It's just the public before the president.
Right.
Endlessly hilarious to me. All right, continue.
Yeah. But then and then it was the was it the ghoul finding the stockpile? Is that the next one?
Let's see. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they just find like a stockpile of like weapons and everything, and
Safe.
the oh, and Maximus gets power armor again.
Good. It's much like me accidentally burning a weapon in Diablo. I will pick up another sword eventually. It's fine. Hey,
Yeah.
there's just a bunch of enemies that just drops loot. I don't know. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just pick one up. It's fine. Like, oh.
Yeah, I actually recently restarted a playthrough of Cyberpunk.
Oh.
And my character is not built for melee at all. So anytime I pick up a melee weapon, I'm like, oh, that's neat. Disassemble for the components.
Yes.
It's like, I don't need this.
I do not. Thank you for your offer, but it is not needed.
It's like, oh, okay. I cleaned this entire warehouse out of tiger claws. Yeah, all right. I have like 57 pistols, and they're all weaker than the gun I currently have. Well, guess I'm getting free components.
Hey, man, I will say, as annoying as it is, once you start hitting the end game of games and trying to find better gear than you have becomes incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
I will never not say no to salvage.
Oh, no. Salvage all the time.
Always good. Always good to have more salvage.
Correct. Anyway. So Maximus like looks at the power armor and he gets like emotional. It's like, dude, why?
Hey, as far as we're concerned, it's been like 2 seconds since you were in power hour last. Okay.
And the ghoul's like, this is all yours, but I want that I want the relic. And he's like, but it's going to Lucy. She's a good person.
Okay.
All right.
I think you need
simp. Again, he knew Lucy for at most 2 weeks.
But she offered him the relations. So she must be a good person, Josh. Damn it.
That's right. I mean, if you can't fall in love with someone who's walking around with a severed head, I don't know who you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But he's like, well, in order to save her, you need to give that thing to a really bad person. And then he shows him the power armor, and he's like, okay, here you go. Like, but that doesn't mean that there's any fusion cores which the power armor needs to operate.
No, it's like, sir, you're missing part of the thing.
Like, you haven't actually, like, power armor needs fusion cores. That's been established in the show. We don't see any now. I'm willing to accept that there's some there, but at least show us like there's like a crate with a few in there, right? At least do that.
Can I get a big box that says fusion power core?
That's all you needed. That's all you needed.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, power armor. Does it have the power part?
Yes, because then it's just armor,
which you can't move without the power.
Yes.
And then and he said something along the lines of you always end up right where you started. And I remember writing in my notes, yeah, because the writers won't let anyone grow.
Correct. They're stuck.
Yeah. Now we pick back up with my notes.
Yay!
Yeah, after my little diatribe against Gemini.
Hey, man. I was helpful. My notes were impeccable.
They were. All right. So we cut to Norm.
Yeah.
And Norm kind of like is stirring, and he wakes up just long enough to hear them discuss it, to hear all the Vault 31 people discussing their plans to murder him.
Excellent.
And then they knock him out.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Cool.
But they mentioned like the Vault Tech employee handbook says that impersonating a manager is punishable by death. It's like,
and I went, huh?
Look, writers, come here, come here, writers, gather around, okay?
Oh my god!
You don't need to make Vault Tech more cartoonishly evil, okay?
I think that's hilarious. I think someone who's writing the terms and services just threw that in there. And so they're taking it seriously, but it was really just like, nobody reads these anyway. Just typed it in there. I just like the idea that that was kind of like a minor troll from someone who didn't give a shit, and now it's being taken like life and death. And honestly, like, no, for real though, if someone pretended to be a manager, would you no? That's not a death sentence. What do you mean?
Right.
You big dumb.
Yeah. But yeah, so they bashed Norm in the head, and they knocked him out again. End of scene.
Okay.
All right, that happened.
Okay.
We go to Vault 32, my favorite subplot.
Excellent. What the fuck's happening in Vault 32?
Steph is like at the table doing some paperwork, I guess, and Chet is doing some dishes.
Okay.
And he's just making some awkward small talk about like, so I saw we were getting married tomorrow. And I went, wait a minute. We saw the wedding announcement poster in the last episode. And then this episode started with Steph waking up.
Uh-huh.
So shouldn't that mean the wedding should be today?
No. Time is
an illusion.
It's misogynistic.
Yeah, but what do I know about basic story structure?
You know nothing, Johnson.
Yeah. It's like, why show Steph waking up in bed when, like, indicating, okay, it's been a little bit of time since we last saw them, but apparently Chet saw the poster that same day. So when is this scene with Steph happening? Basic storytelling. They're great at it.
Nah.
But he's like, so Steph, we're getting married tomorrow. Can I ask a question? Why? And she's like, I'm busy. Okay.
Oh, that's not like an answer.
It's like, what? Steph, why are you being this confrontational?
Steph, what the fuck are you doing? Actually, can we just talk about that?
What's seriously, happening? What is your motivation here? Like, why are you doing what you're doing?
I don't know. I don't know why she's doing what she's doing. I'm just rolling with it. I'm like, oh
yeah.
la.
She's giving off like Stepford Wives vibes, but I don't know why.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
But then there's a clog in the disposal, and Chet reaches in and he pulls out Woody's glasses. Dun dun dun.
Honey, why don't you just toss that? Why did you you put him down the garbage disposal? Because I have questions. How the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, my whole next note is about that. You use the garbage disposal to get rid of Woody? How? Why? The amount of time needed to put a human body through a garbage disposal is insane. There's no way you wouldn't have gotten caught. Plus, Chet brings up Woody at the garbage disposal. If you shoved Woody down the garbage disposal, you know what you did. Wouldn't that raise a red flag to you?
I don't know. I don't know why that's down there. Honestly, just throw it away.
There's that. Just throw it away.
You know what you could also have done is you
not
could
murder Woody. Just transfer him.
Yeah.
Just be like, you know what?
You're getting transferred to Vault 31. There you go.
Yeah. Which is what the cover story she gives is. But she knows Vault 31 is empty. You could have just sent Woody back to Vault 33 where he'd be comfortable and tell them that their water, Vault 33's water chip broke and I'm sending you back to help solve that problem.
You're a vital member of our community, but they need you more right now.
Right. And just send them back. Why not?
Yeah,
why kill him?
Yeah, why did we kill him again? Oh, because she's an idiot. An evil.
Dun dun dun. I mean, she's got the evil eye patch. The only thing missing is like a mustache for her to twirl.
That would be funny.
It would. If she had like a Snidely Whiplash type mustache.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Chet's like, have you seen Woody? While holding his glasses. And she's like, apparently everyone missed my announcement, meaning that they didn't write it in the previous episodes, that Woody has been sent on a leadership program to Vault 31. Again, you could have just sent him back to Vault 33. You could have just done that. Yeah. But it ended the entire problem. But Chet, he's so angry that she has hurt Woody that he snaps the glasses and then shoves them down the disposal.
I thought that was him just going deeper into denial. I don't know what to do with Chet, honestly.
I was like, what? Why are you destroying evidence?
That's why I said I thought he was just going deeper into denial. He's like, if I get rid of these, nobody knows this is nothing happened, and he just
which that would be a fair assessment of why he would have done that. We'll come back to this.
I know. I'm saying at the time that was my assessment.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair. I am burdened with logical brain.
But then I also like he takes out the glasses and then we see that the sink is like instantly cleared. How the hell did glasses clog up the disposal?
Yeah, probably. This is gonna sound a little gross, but honestly, hair would have clogged the disposal.
Yes, but he just picks up the glasses, and then the next time we see the sink, it's emptied.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
so. It's like, but how did the glasses then stop the drain?
It shouldn't have.
It shouldn't have. It's like I would expect human flesh could clog it up.
Maybe I'll have to check. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, all right. You do that. You just
What is it? You don't want to implicate yourself in a future crime.
Loki, just make sure the toilet seat's down. All right, buddy.
I was not talking about him. I appreciate this human.
Okay. All right. We go to Vault 31. And the person we stand for, Betty.
The best girl in the entire show.
Okay. Well, after dog meat.
Oh, I keep forgetting dog meat's a chick. Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
The best vault character in the entire show.
Correct. There you go. There you go. So Betty is hearing like the latest reports that the water situation has gotten so bad now that people are now forbidden from showering and flushing toilets. Like,
yeah, that's what
that's water that you should be able to like fairly easily recycle.
I'm actually surprised they don't have a recycling process for that.
Like I could understand like there's some things you can't get water back from, but a shower and sewage, we recycle that now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I feel like they would have a more advanced recycling process.
Yeah, like how can the how are these vaults working if because like the water chip doesn't make water, it just allows like the water processing to actually like work, but it doesn't generate water. Yes. Why? You should still be able to recycle water from showers and sewage. You should just be able to do that.
One would assume, yes.
Yeah. But so Betty is like, oh, damn you, Steph. And she opens up the portrait that Steph asked for. And she pulls out this, and like she goes into the safe and she pulls out a box that's labeled Henry McLean. And then she brings it to Steph because that's what she asked for.
I'm glad you're being her servant.
Yeah.
Girl, you've been
I would have like opened it up so you know exactly what's in there, so you have that blackmail on her.
Yeah.
I'm just like Steph obviously wants that for a reason. So like like in this conversation, you make it clear you can't trust her. So why wouldn't you try to get like something over her?
Yeah, where are you fetching things like a dog? Like what's that?
Yeah. So Steph comes to their meeting place and Betty's like, okay, I did what you wanted. You're going to get me that. You're going to divert 50% of your water to Vault 33, right? And Betty's like, and Steph's like, yes, you'll get your water. Like, oh my God. And then she's like, everyone was scared of you. Like, so why the hell are you trusting her now?
Right?
Like, so like why would you be trusting her to keep her word now, Betty?
I don't know. A rare Betty L.
Yeah. And Betty then tells her like, whatever you're doing, I want no part of. I just want my vault to be left in peace. And Steph's like, the deal was for the water? I make no promises.
Okay.
All right. We're just going full on mean girl now. All right.
Yeah.
Then we cut to the Ghoul and friends because he has a little company now.
And I am excited. Let's make this the whole show.
Yodel count 32 comes in.
Man. Yep. Guys, this is very important.
It is. It's the most important part of the show.
Yes.
All right. Maximus's power armor is labeled NCR, and people are like, welcome back. Thank you. You're gonna help us retake our town. Like, all right, the show has not explained really who the NCR is and why they would be out in New Vegas.
I don't know who the NCR are. I don't know.
Like they have not they have not described them well at all. So I don't understand why we're doing this.
I know not why we're doing it. Could someone please explain it to me? Thank you.
Well, I mean, the show should be describing the various factions.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah.
Why am I not aware of this?
Right. If you have to do homework for the show to make sense, that's a failing on the show.
Correct.
But yeah, so people are cheering because one NCR power armor suit is there. Like, what? Why would you think one guy can save everybody?
We have low expectations.
Apparently. And the ghoul orders Thaddeus to the roof to act as a sniper, and then Thaddeus's arm just falls completely out of his socket.
Yeah. Yours doesn't do that?
Can't say as it does, no.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just a me thing. Okay.
Okay. All right. And then, of course, because it happens to the comic relief character, they need to treat something traumatic as a joke.
Yeah, that was funny. You didn't laugh?
No.
Oh shit!
I didn't. Like, this kind of thing happens all the time, right? Just give me a moment. I'll take care of it. And they're like, to Maximus's credit, he's like, dude, your arm fell off. It was like, it's no big deal. I got it.
That's fine. Everything's good.
Yeah. Just give me a few minutes to sort this all out. Like, what is this writing? Why can't anyone act like a person?
Oh, right.
But then the ghoul and Maximus, they just go on without him.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. And we go to Lucy.
Okie dokie.
We see that she has finally changed out of the bloody vault suit, and she's now in a yellow dress.
Yay! She took a bath, guys. We did it.
Which I'm not sure yellow is her color. I mean, granted, yellow's a difficult color to pull off.
It is,
because it's very like no matter what color of yellow it is, it's going to be vibrant.
Yes. I don't look good in yellow, so not unless it's like a neon yellow, but like it's like an accent color to like a darker color.
I believe the only yellow shirt I ever had was a Charlie Brown shirt.
Oh my god.
Which I think that's appropriate then.
That's perfectly fine.
Anyway. But she has dinner with her dad, and they're being served by one of the mind-controlled Legion guys from earlier in the season. But he has no memory of her because Lucy keeps asking him questions that the guy has no answer for. And it's like, honey, leave the waitstaff alone, all right? They're just trying to do their job.
Yeah, you're harassing the waitstaff.
Yeah, it's like just like, oh, my dad erased your memory. You know what? Here's a bigger tip, all right?
Yeah. Here you go.
Okay, you know what? I'm paying the bill with a 50. You keep the change there, buddy, all right?
Yeah. Get you something nice with that.
But Hank is telling her that the Legion, the NCR, doesn't matter. They're always killing each other. And he goes to the oven. to get something out, but his hands are still like handcuffed, so he can't really like grab something that well. And Lucy's like, here, let me help you. And she starts undoing his handcuffs, but then she cuffs one to his to the oven while the other one's still on his hand. And she's like, I'm going to the mainframe. Dun, dun, dun.
And I went, okay.
And again, like, the people with the mind control devices have had everything about them erased and is being filled in by the mainframe. So if you shut that down, they're just mindless zombies now. So I don't know about you, but I would consider that a fate worse than death.
I would also consider that a fate worse than death. I very much value my brain. So
yeah. But and she's like, I have to admit, you're always a good father. Thanks to you, I'm not a fudging idiot. Lucy, I've seen the previous 14 episodes. Yes, you are.
Yes. I disagree. You are a moron.
Yes. And then we go to Norm. And Claudia is helping Norm get free. And she's like, we need to get you out of here. And he's like, I got to do something first. And he goes to a radio to call Lucy for help for some reason. Like, why? Like, you heard these people talking about wanting to kill you. Should your focus be leave, then maybe call for help?
What one would assume.
Yeah.
One would be wrong.
Because, I mean, you've seen how useless these guys are on their own. Like, they're not going to survive long. Just wait them out.
Honestly, yeah.
But then again, I mean, they did like knock him out by like crushing it in like his face. So like he took a shot to the head. So maybe he's not thinking clearly.
He might have a concussion, yeah.
But he's like, Lucy, if you're out there, I need help. Like, as far as
Leia,
as
if you can hear me,
help me, Obi-Wan Lucy. I was in the Vault Wars.
Oh yeah.
But as far as Norm knows, she left to go find their dad. Why would he think that has changed at all?
Oh, he wouldn't.
So, like, why are you trying to send a signal to Lucy then?
I have no idea.
But then he also and a message for my dad. If you're out there, why did you lie to us? I might have just completely blocked it out, but how does he know that?
I have no clue, dude. I have no idea how Norm is supposed to know anything that's happening in this scene.
I don't like. I mean, is he referring to the lie about like his dad being from Vault 31 and being
that might actually, you know what, that actually might be what he's talking about.
I'm not sure why that matters right now. Like, why are you trying to get that message out on the radio? Aren't you trying, like, your focus should be to leave now. These people want to kill you.
Correct.
You know, I mean, outside of the Asian chick, everyone there wants to kill you. So, like, why are you not running? Why is, like, asking your dad, like, oh, by the way, why did you lie to me about being frozen and being from before the war. Like, what does that matter right now?
It doesn't.
And then while we're hearing Norm's message, we see Lucy driving the golf cart, and she hits the side of the wall, and it scrapes and sparks are flying, but the cinematography makes it, you can clearly tell it's nowhere close to the wall.
Oh no, I missed that's funny.
You missed it, really?
I missed it, much like the side of it missed the wall.
Hi-yo.
Yeah, see, I was brilliantly setting up a joke.
But seriously, it was...
No, it looked like something else was scraping it off camera, and no, it wasn't. It was not touching the wall.
No, because it, like, they had like they had something that was sparking on the side of the vehicle that was closest to the wall, but it wasn't actually touching it, which is fine. But the camera angle, you can clearly see it's not on the wall at all. Like that was just poor cinematography.
They needed to either be closer to the thing
Correct.
or closer to the wall so that it blocked off that, so you could just They picked the wrong camera angle for that.
Very much so. But then the other people, the other Vault 31 people find Norm. Dun dun dun.
I care so much at this point about all of these characters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of done with the people being annoying. And I kind of want them to go away. So if a sandstorm, can you imagine if like a sandstorm just comes in off the thing and Darude's sandstorm is playing on the horizon, and as it's getting closer, it's getting louder? That would be great. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say Darude's sandstorm? No. Do you not know? You don't know this meme? Oh my god! How do you not know? This is my culture.
It might be I've seen the meme. I never got the name of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a random.
Okay.
Oh, this is the actual one. That's funny.
Okay.
I 1000% can't play it because I will be nuked from orbit. This is the sound of my people. There you go. We gotta listen to that. Okay. You've most likely heard this song before.
Okay.
How to summon millennials with one song.
And of course I get an ad at the start.
Of course.
Okay.
Do you know the song now?
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So it's called Sandstorm. So that's what that song is called. So now that the joke is absolutely no longer funny at all, so that's what I'm thinking, is that a sandstorm with that music coming in could come in and absolutely nuke all these stupid Vault 31 people that I absolutely don't give a shit about, except for Norm and the Asian chick. And I want them to go on adventures together. And I want the ghoul and dogmeat to meet up with them. And I want Betty to come out with her mountain of Roombas, sand surfing on them. And I want them to all go into the sunset, a la Indiana Jones 3. And that's the end. That is what I want the last episode to be. don't take this away from me.
Okay. All right. Vault 32.
No.
The wedding. Uh-huh.
Can someone give Chet his balls back? It's actually getting sad now.
He does kind of grow a pair.
Briefly,
yeah.
But, come on, man.
Yeah.
This is sad.
Like, it's like, if you knew you were going to do this, and he has a line somewhere about, like, I wanted to do this in public, which, okay, fair.
Okay, so that's fair. I just need to sit down with you and ask, why did you even get to this point?
Yes.
How did you? Okay, so you got really thirsty because your cousin left, and then, you decided this chick, you're trying to kind of help her with, some stuff.
The loss of her husband and her eye.
Yeah, she's like 9 months pregnant. You're trying to help her. Somehow you decided the wrong thing. Your brain got confused with helping and fucking her.
Right.
And you went to
fuck her,
but it does help her.
And isn't it the meme of our show that we came up with? Like, he has a kink for women's water breaking or something.
Oh yeah. So maybe that's just it. Actually, no. So we'll just kind of roll with that as it. Okay, but why did you stay? So you were there when it gave birth. Like, if I gave birth, and there was just like a random, like, I don't know, squirrel there during the whole process. That squirrel is not now the father of the baby. Okay. Right. Like, that's not how that works. And like, why would you agree to it? What are you doing, buddy? Yeah. Like, I don't what why did you stay? Why did you become her babysitter? Why did you become her husband? Not really, but kind of. Like, her live-in nanny that also... they share the same bed? Question mark? Not really. Not, but, like, they kind of, like, act like they're a couple, but they're, like, the lead.
When in the very first scene of this episode, when Steph got up, Chet was in the bed with her.
Okay, all right. I'm just... Sometimes 1950s stuff. I just want to make sure, right? Because I couldn't remember whether or not that. I was too busy looking at her CG. Excellent.
Nice call back.
Thank you. That was I stole that from Josh. For anyone who wasn't here at the beginning.
That is true.
Anyway, I guess they're not dating because they don't date.
No, and Chet has made his feelings very clear to everybody that he is not comfortable in this relationship.
Cool. So why are you still here?
Yes. It's like, then just don't be there, dude.
Leave.
Now, I could understand if, like, at this point, he now might be concerned about her son because she has shown no motherly instincts at all.
She hasn't named the baby yet. That's weird.
It's Chet Jr.
Well, yeah, okay, no, but
yeah.
Anyway, so this is a great save.
Anyway, so the mustache dude's like, do you take Overseer Steph to be your wife? And he's like, I do not.
And I went, oh my God, he has balls. Guys, we witnessed it. He has balls. He did it.
And then he publicly accuses her of hurting Woody because he found Woody's glasses in the disposal. And of course, for once, you have people kind of using a little bit of brain and going,
what?
Oh, well, where are Woody's glasses? And he's like, I put them back down the disposal.
I was having a moment.
So yeah, Chet kind of realizes that he did a dumb.
Yeah.
And then Mustache Guy's like, cold feet. Like, what?
Okay, Mustache Guy, I'm gonna need you to be like, give me director's commentary the whole time, or shut up and go away. And I'm not sure which one yet.
Like, nobody accuses their fiance of murder because of cold feet, dude.
You didn't do that. I'm assuming you didn't get cold feet, but just say you did. You don't think accusing Becky of murder would have crossed your mind at any point?
I don't think so.
No?
No. I mean, it is speculation, but I mean, I don't know what I would have done in the moment, but I don't think it would have crossed my mind.
Okay, so probably not. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah. But then he's like, but that's not everything. Steph is 200 years old, and people are like, dude, really? Calm down.
Nah.
But then he pulls out her ID that, again, why did she keep it?
Why did he not start with this?
But then goes, she's actually Canadian, and that's when people got upset.
Yes, and I laughed because I'm still not really 100% sure what the hell happened in the Canadian War. That's just endlessly funny to me.
Yeah, essentially the in the Fallout world, the U.S. annexed Canada, but the show has not explained that.
Not even remotely. So I've learned through you and Loki a little bit about it, but just like to know nothing about Fallout and be given the reaction, last episode's reaction to, or 2 episodes ago, I can't remember, reaction to the Canadian passport or ID was hilarious. And then the crowd's reaction this episode is also hilarious. I have no idea what's going on.
They're more upset that their leader is Canadian than they are about the potential murder of Woody.
Fair. Well, that's perfectly reasonable. I don't know about you,
I mean, yeah.
Fuck Canadians, all right?
Damn you, Zero.
Yeah, shakes fists in the air. Yeah, fuck you, William Shatner. He's a Canadian.
No.
Yeah.
No, Shatner is off limits.
Oh.
No.
He is an approved Canadian?
You know what? I will trade in exchange for William Shatner, Canada, you keep Meghan Markle.
Oh, I agree. That is a fair trade. Here you go. Yeah. Y'all keep her. Y'all seem to, for some reason, some of y'all like her. I don't know why. Dude, like an unlikable bitch to the nth degree.
The worldwide privacy tour. That was genius.
It was. That nuked the royal family in 2. The stupidest reason. So.
Yeah. But then, so with people actually outraged and demanding answers, Steph runs away from the pulpit.
Excellent. That's a good way to show your innocence.
Well, and also, given how, this show routinely shows that the Vault Dwellers are naive and kind of stupid, missed opportunity to have the band play "Here Comes the Bride" when she runs off.
That would have been funny. I like that. I should have.
Or the I don't even know what the piece is called, but the classic, da 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 da, as she.
Yes, that thing.
Just have one of those classic wedding songs play when she ran off.
The guy with the flute just kind of get into it, but no one else is. Just one of the instruments does it. not even understanding. Like, so that was wrong. Okay.
I'm just saying that I would have actually appreciated that joke. I would have still found it stupid, but the entire Vault 32 storyline is dumb. So it's like if you're gonna have the vaults have like some of the more comedic storylines, you had an opportunity for like a wedding joke right there. The bride runs off, you have the band play wedding music as she runs off.
That would be great.
But she runs to her office, she locks herself inside, and people are like banging on the door, demanding answers. And that's where our thumbnail came from.
Yes. I was very happy with it.
I mean, for someone who has only, one eye, she it didn't affect her sense of color. She got that thing to match her dress perfectly.
Yes.
That's a skill.
It is. It is.
Then we return to Ghoul and Friends.
Da, 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 da.
So Ghoul and Maximus, they enter the Deathclaw area. And then my next note is action happens.
I love that because that is true. Action does happen.
And Maximus in the power armor is able to kill one of the Deathclaws, allowing the Ghoul to get inside. But then more Deathclaws are coming out, so he's gonna hold them off. And this is where the gamer in me was like coming out, because I'm like, dude, one Deathclaw, okay, maybe two. That many in just one suit of armor without a gun, you're screwed.
No, so that's when you know. So you have the cutscene of the door slowly closing behind him, and he's getting absolutely. He was like the distractor, and he's getting absolutely like ravaged. And then they have the chance of, oh, but he's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Scene at the end where he helps. Mm-hmm. And somehow he killed all of them, even though the last you saw of him, he was 1000% getting overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And again, even on the lower difficulties, Deathclaws are no joke in the games. They are a challenge all the time. So especially, I don't think I ever even thought of trying to fight one with melee. I was like, no, you stay over there.
That is your place. This is my place.
It's like, oh, there's a pack of Deathclaws there. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I do have my rocket launcher. Okay.
Excellent.
Oh, I have a fat man. How many mini nukes do I have? I have 4. Okay, that'll take care of them. But yeah, running up there with a sword, I will admit, never tried it.
I do like the idea of running up there with a sword.
And the Ghoul heads into the Robert House's room, where we saw him meet him all those episodes ago. By that I mean, like, I think the last episode.
Yes.
And then this show really likes intercutting scenes together. I find it annoying.
Fair.
Because we see Cooper and Barb are in Vegas, and she says, the only way to save our family is to save the world. That's simple. Oh, and maybe not commit genocide, Barb. No, I'm not letting go of this.
I'm not going to forgive Barb, just so we're all clear.
Correct. Like, you're still the one that put that idea out in the ether. So even if you're now against it, they're still going forward with that suggestion that you made. So, no. Sorry. To suggest that means you're not a good person.
Correct.
But then the ghoul goes over and he puts the relic into the power fusion generator. And then we also see Lucy entering the mainframe. And then again, just the intercutting. Cooper is then entering a sweet ass looking car. And he meets the president, played by Clancy Brown. Fuck yeah.
I was like, voice. I know him. Yay! But he's great. Everything he does is great.
Oh, I don't think I've seen Clancy Brown voiced your character's father in Mass Effect Andromeda. That train wreck of a game. But the fact that he is in the game as your father, it starts the game off kind of strong.
That's hilarious.
It's like, oh, my dad's Clancy Brown. This is great. Oh, he dies. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. You could have made have like, whether you're playing, a guy or girl, could have had like, the father-son, father-daughter dynamic and make that like something part of the game, because we don't really see that often in games usually. And you have Clancy frickin' Brown. Like that would have been that could have been interesting and special, but then no, he just sacrifices himself to save you at the end of the tutorial. Like, oh, thank you. Thanks for that tease. Thanks for that tease with Clancy. Appreciate it. Would have preferred him in the game like way more, but whatever. Didn't help with the story. It sucked balls. Anyway.
Oh my god.
So yeah, Cooper gives President Clancy Brown the cold fusion thingamabob. But then we see Lucy. She's in the mainframe, and the mainframe is hooked up to Welsh's severed head.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So, yeah, apparently it is. So the mainframe is imparting her personality into the people, into the mind control people, and that's why everyone's being ultra helpful and everything. But I mean, her head looked like it was rotting, so like how the hell is it like getting any signal? And then because I used thingamabob, I described it as her head is hooked up to Dickum Dockums.
What?
that is a Becky word. She will sometimes describe random things as a Dickum Dockum.
I love that.
And I just like, you know what? That word needs more love.
It does. It does need more love. That is an amazing word.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to my wife. That's her word.
Wow. I love it. If I can remember it, I will be using it.
Dickum Dockums.
Dickum Dockums. Like a bird. It's a Dickum Dockum.
But then the ghoul activates House's computer, and House's program comes on, and he's like, "Hello, old chum." End of episode 7.
And I went,
It's like, oh, we actually just got to something kind of interesting, and okay.
Cool. What did more interesting stuff?
So that was episode 7. Thoughts? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nah. So
this show has an incredible ability to have so much happen and yet not much occur.
True. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we were getting somewhere. We were so close to getting somewhere. And this is that's how I felt so the whole episode. So I have to say this was like the setup for an episode.
True.
You know what I mean? It's like this was like the number 0 of a comic series. Okay. Like we were almost doing something, but we got to save that for the main part. The problem is the main part is apparently the last episode. So, we've had some stuff happen this season, but not really nearly as much as last season.
Correct. And we only have 1 episode left.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. It's like, well.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my thoughts.
Yeah, I guess you could say this episode kind of gave us a little bit more on Steph, but I kind of don't care about the Steph storyline.
I wish I did. It's hilarious. I think it's the funniest storyline out of all of them. Look, she is Canadian, which is bad for some reason. And she somehow, so I guess she fucked Hank, and I don't know what happened there, but very clearly they were going to go do something. So I don't understand what's going on between them. But then
I'm wondering if there's some merit to the theory that Lucy is actually Steph's daughter.
Oh, that would explain the lack of emotion. So,
because like I don't understand like what could Hank have that Steph needs so desperately.
Yeah. I just like I don't know what Steph is doing.
No,
and I don't.
She's written like, oh, she's this mastermind, and yet she's constantly doing things. I'm like, why would you do that?
Like one of the problems is it thinks I know what they're doing, and I don't. So,
right.
Like, okay, fair enough. Like, generally speaking, you would assume the fan base of this show is Fallout players, right? That's what you're logically thinking whenever you're talking about a show like that. I have not played Fallout, and I really know nothing about Fallout. So this for me is like a new territory. Like la 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 la. I don't really know what I'm doing. You know, you're basically you've gotten me to watch something that I don't really know that much about. So you already got me in the door, right? Mm-hmm. And what you could easily do is win me over to play your games, right? You could totally do that. It's like, oh, I really like this. And where? But it's like somehow this show is made not for Fallout people who've who've played Fallout, but also there are like key plot points that you have to know Fallout, the universe of Fallout, to even remotely understand what we're doing, and I don't know those things. So it becomes pure comedy when me living in the world that I currently live in am supposed to believe that for no apparent reason at all, Canadians are evil in the eyes of the average American. Just, I don't live in a world where that even remotely makes sense to me. Like if you swap that with a Russian, then I've been like, okay, well, this is some Cold War leftover bullshit, right? Like, okay, whatever, I can roll with it. Have we ever, like, at all really had like yeah, I feel like we're roommates that don't necessarily always like each other, but I don't think we've ever been at war with Canada before. So, like, you know, or consider them enemies like that. So the fact that all I have gotten for the Canadian shit in the show is seeing the passport
and seeing Chet be like horrified.
Being horrified. Then the next thing I get is Steph, and she's like on this battlefield, right? And she's supposed to cross the border, but I get nothing really about what is happening around them, what's going, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really get any context to the what's this scene is representing, really. It's just we're in a wasteland and we're going over. And let me be clear, they do not have Canadian accents either. So in reality, I don't even, if I didn't know Steph was Canadian, I actually wouldn't know this was Canada they were stepping in. Right. And I wouldn't really know that it was, you know, in reality, it's like just like the basics, right? That maybe I missed the Canadian flag or something, but they just said cross the border, and I was like, okay, and to America, it's like, okay, but like I don't know what that means because there are two countries that border America, so I don't know what you're talking about unless I see some obvious things right there, you know. And you know, you know, putting Canada in there a little bit, but yeah, we know it's Canada, right? And I'm sure I missed some flag or something obvious because I'm just doing this based off memory at this moment, and I'm a little tired. Oh, I haven't had any caffeine. That's the problem. Okay.
Oh.
That's what's wrong right now. That's why I don't feel fully awake. And then the next scene I get related to this is we're at the wedding, and I'm already like deep in confusion about how we've even gotten here, Chet, because you clearly don't want to be here, and yet you just won't fuck off and leave. And so I'm still thinking about that. And then he goes and he starts having a stand about how she's bad. And, oh, she's bad because of this. And I'm like, yeah. And then where's your evidence? I destroyed it. Well, you're an idiot. Oh, and she's also 200 years old, which at any point ever you saying that immediately dismisses your credibility.
Usually, yeah.
Like, generally speaking.
Especially when she's like, I don't know. I don't know how old the actress actually is, but I like early 30s at the most.
Maybe, yeah. She's in her 30s. It's pretty clear, right?
Yeah.
And you know, it's like, so then we have that, and then he says she's Canadian, and then the reaction to people to that is so that's all I have. That's all I have for Canada, right? And I'm going to be really good, really good faith about the fact that maybe they totally 1000% did set up that beginning scene, showing very much clearly it's Canada. I do not remember if they did that. Do you remember if they did that? Am I just blanking that out?
If they did what?
Okay, if in that beginning scene of this episode on the battlefield, did they clearly show it's Canada? Or was I just left to assume that because of Stephanie's passport?
I think there was like a shot of like a welcome to Canada sign.
Okay, all right. If I missed, yeah. So maybe they did, but we already knew because of the ID passport thing. So we already knew she was Canadian, and so her crossing the border into America, like obviously, like Yeah, okay. But then, like, what the fuck happened to Canada? What's happening here? This is a battlefield. What is going on here? You know? And the closest thing we got to another battlefield like that was the fucking Alaska war thing, which is also equally hilarious that we're having a war in Alaska, because that's like the last place usually one would assume we're going to, besides Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not having a war like in those two states. For the most part, they're safe for conflict like that, because they're kind of, they've kind of like, they're not like connected directly. So
she just real quick,
yeah,
the actress who plays Steph, she is 29.
Ooh. I'm gonna level with you. I thought she was in her late 30s.
No, she was born in 97.
40s. She is younger than me and doesn't look it. Oh. Oof.
I mean, I was saying early 30s, so I was much closer. Yeah.
Hello.
I mean, the old hairstyle doesn't help with the
okay,
age.
Maybe I'm being like manipulated by the old. Okay, that and the eye patch keeps throwing me off and makes me think she looks older. That could be it. Genuinely.
Because they obviously have to put on like makeup around the eye on the scenes where she doesn't have the eye patch on.
Okay, so genuinely, it could just literally be her hair, and her eye patch is making me think she's late 30s, like at the most early 40s. I don't know. The fact that she's younger than me is hilarious, because I am not registering her younger than me in any way, shape, or form. I'm
Get used to that. That's going to keep happening.
I'm confused. I'm just like, how the fuck were you born after me?
Mm-hmm.
You don't, like, there's nothing about you that looks like you were born after me. You look older. That's odd and not a compliment at all. I'm worried about you.
There's at my job, there's a guy we recently hired, and it's one of those, like, he finished college and he got hired here right after he graduated, and I'm like, wait, I was older than he is now when he was born. He's 21. I'm 42.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. So that's double. Yeah. So I'm literally double his age.
That was weird.
Yeah.
It's
gonna keep happening.
because I'm getting older, and obviously people still exist after me. Like, it's not like a new concept to me. It's just at no point did I ever register she was anywhere like. She was not younger than me. Like, I just don't believe that, and I still am not. Like, I'm just going by your word on that, and just going, well, he's never. Why would he lie to me? That would be weird, or him just lie about the age. But my brain is like absolutely refusing to take that as truth. If that makes sense. It's like, what the fuck? No. No, she's 100% older than me. What do you mean? But anyway, yeah. She So that's what I have to work with. I have to work with a passport being discovered and the reaction. I have to work with a battlefield and like that whole thing. And then I have to work with the reaction to the rest of the vault at the wedding to discovering it. And so I don't have anything else. I have nothing else to work with. And the only reason I even know anywhere near what I do is because Josh and my husband are telling me things, because I'm sitting there like, what is going on genuinely? Like,
which is a great sign for your TV show when people are questioning what is happening.
Yeah, like, I am so baffled at it because I don't have anything to lock me down. Like I said, if you swapped Canada for Russia, my brain goes, okay, we've had some tumbles and rumbles with them before. Like, okay, fair. You could replace it with several other countries that we've had like problems with.
And in the games, and even in the show, the war was ultimately with China.
Yeah, see, that makes more sense to me.
Yeah, right?
I was like, China needs to fix. They need to figure out what they need. They need Jesus. There we go. They need something. I don't know what they need. but they need to stop doing what they're doing. They're not doing good stuff.
Well, I mean, we need to stop electing Chinese spies as mayors.
Oh my god, I still can't believe that's not like AI bullshit. I can't believe that's not a skit or like The Onion fucking dropped that. I can't believe in my lifetime there was unironically a fucking Chinese spy elected to be the mayor of a city. I cannot believe that. That is just like...
of course it happened in California.
That's the only place that would have happened. I don't think... Like, not even New York.
I could see Washington or Oregon doing it too.
No, I still think it would be California. I still think California is the only one that would have done that. All right. I don't know why, but that just makes me go, no, that's a solely thing that would happen in California. I don't think anybody, other places would have elected dumb people, right? But like not that. All right. I don't think they would have voted a Chinese spy. Plus, like, it's the West Coast, and that's the closest place you can get to China, and California is very much like, it's a huge, obviously, because so much of it touches the coastline, huge like port area. So, you know, it's one of those where it's like there's going to be a lot of different people there that I feel like, so it just makes more sense for California to be it than, you know. It's like people do not realize being a port city or having a port area is like the sheer amount of diversity of peoples that you get as a result of that is insane. Like, I live in Houston. It's crazy. We got like we got like every shade of skin color you can think of, and then some extra down here. It is crazy. We got everybody, just, you know. So, but California 1000% is the only place I would have pulled that off. So, I really don't think. No, maybe Portland. California and Portland would have been the only two places, because New York's too far away. Anywhere on the East Coast is too far away. And honestly, I think New York has like one more brain cell. Sometimes it flickers on and off. It's like a bad light bulb. It flickers on and off, but sometimes they have an additional brain cell. All right. But yeah, no. That's just, I can't believe that's real life. That's so crazy. But yeah, it's and finding it, it's also just funny, the thumbnail. One of the reasons I picked it on top of like just the obvious is because she looks like a James Bond villain had a gender swap, and like she just looks evil with the eye patch. Like, we didn't even attempt to make her look good or make her look like a badass or anything. I don't know how we managed to make her look super evil with the eye patch. It doesn't necessarily make you look evil. You kind of have to try to make it like you look evil. And she really committed to making her look evil. If I was in the vaults and I got sent to Vault 32 and I saw Stephanie and that was I'd be like, guys, are we like sure she's not a villain? Like, she looks everything like a villain and isn't even attempting to like pretend she's not with her personality, right? Like, I wear a lot of dark things, so people might think I'm a spooky, you know. But like, you talk to me, I'm not like a scary person for the most part, like at all, right? She is doing not that.
Correct.
And she's just fully committed to villainry. And the fact that Woody was the first person to go, she's kind of sus, guys. I don't know about this. And it's not for the obvious reason of, she looks like a villain, she talks like a villain, she acts like a villain, she has the personality of a villain. She's very villain.
If it looks like a duck, sounds like a duck, right?
Well, it's silly because she wasn't like that in the first episode of season 1. when she was hanging out with Lucy. She was just, oh, girl time or whatever. And it's like she slept on that iPad. It just became evil.
I mean, even like, I would say when she first started to like cling on to Chet, okay, it made some sense. But then almost immediately it was like, okay, this chick's weird. And then just pure evil ever since. Like, oh, all right.
Yes. I just it is weird to kind of just sit here and get to this part in the season, and you just start going, okay, so I'm glad that we've now all discovered this person is evil. It's just really funny. It's because she's a Canadian and not for the very obvious, like just the way she talks, the way she acts, her personality, the way she looks, the fact that like her for the most part, her fucking like room, her bedroom for the most part, or her, I guess apartment would be the better way to put that. Her like apartment seems to be more open to the public because she's a, she's a public figure. Yeah, she's like the overseer. So people have a tendency to go to visit her more often than they really would anybody else.
You would think, yeah.
Yeah, it like just like walking in and seeing Chet playing nanny essentially. And looking like he's held hostage. Like almost every time you see Chet hanging out with her, she is not looking at him, acknowledging him. She's never held the baby like once, I think, except for maybe after the birth. And then like he just looks like he has a gun to his head at every moment that he is around her. And maybe this is me thinking too highly of Vault Dwellers in any capacity.
They were bred to be perfect managers. Can't you see that? It's not like they're horribly incompetent and therefore would like be terrible at management.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just expecting because you're born in the vault, right? You are lucky. You were in the vault. Pretty much.
It depends on which vault you're in. That's debatable.
No. What I'm saying is like, generally speaking, on just, am I bored in just the normal irradiated world, right? Am I bored in a lab? In the fucking whatever the evil science corporate umbrella that we haven't gotten to yet.
The Enclave?
Yeah. Umbrella, yeah.
Yeah. Which is the remnants of the United States government.
So Umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So then you also have the choice of cannibal people. You have the Brotherhood, which their level of competence is, it's like a heart monitor. Yeah. It just keeps going up and down, and then it
I still have absolutely no idea why Dane took the code fusion relic and gave it to Maximus as he's leaving, and then didn't go with him.
Dane should have been dead.
I still have no idea why that happened.
Dane should not be around. Like Dane 1000% should have been dead by season 2. There is no reason the Brotherhood should have allowed them to continue to exist after what they did. So just saying, like, that's stupid. It's like, generally speaking, I feel like vaults were the better option. Now, that is because I am reading this from the show. I have yet to really see a really properly fucked up vault. Like, yeah, we could talk about Vault 32, right? And I'm not 100% sure what was wrong with it. I think their crops were just bad. They were just giving, like, oh, what would happen if we starved them? Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that was like.
Well, remember they destroyed themselves because they learned the secret of Vault 31, which I don't see why that would cause that kind of mass panic.
Oh, wait. Did I just invent a better reason in my head and rolled with that because that was more logical? Like I thought, well, maybe they give a bad prop.
One of the raiders said that whatever those people did, they did it to themselves. We didn't do anything to them.
Yeah, you didn't do any. But that's just the raiders.
Which also means like, so did you guys spend weeks living in there to, put together the whole ceremony and everything in order to get in there, and therefore, you were just living amongst all those dead bodies constantly?
I don't know.
Because I mean, they came in wearing the vault suits, so they were like in costume.
I don't know, dude. I am just like,
yeah, like when they went in to investigate, on the wall by the Vault 32's entrance to Vault 31, it said, "We know the truth." Well, then we find out that the truth is, Vault 31 is filled with cryotubes filled with people from the past, and therefore, Vault 32 and Vault 33 are breeding stock for them. That's it. That it's like, was this really worth like destroying everything and killing the entire vault? Really?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if at some point I just replaced it with a more logical thing.
No, yours does make more sense.
Yeah, I just thought, well, they got progressive. Like my brain literally invented that that they were given good wheat crops that would, over the course of several generations, slowly deteriorate. And then the experiment is just, but like what happened if starved human? And like what would they resort to? That is what I have invented in my brain somehow. You're 1000% right. That was never said in the show. Like at
correct.
Oh my god. God, that's why I can't go back and rewatch some stuff that I watched when I was a kid, man. Because I'm gonna rewatch it. And it's gonna be like the most trash thing on the planet.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna have reinvented the whole thing in my brain.
Yeah, there's plenty of movies that were like out when I was a kid that I loved, and then when I saw them like years later, I was like, oh, this is shit. Like, I loved the movie Rock-a-Doodle when I was a kid. And then I saw it like later in college, and I was like, oh, this is awful.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's it for the most part.
Yeah. I would say it's almost like the writers feel that if everyone is stupid, then therefore they can have anything happen in their story and it makes sense because they have the argument of, well, what if they're just dumb?
Oh, that would be kind of disappointing.
One episode left.
Somehow we have one episode left. Oh my god.
Remember, no show next week.
Yes. Correct. So no show next week, and the following week, which just try to get y'all some. So I know we do this like every week now, but we're just trying to. So next week is the 6th. We're not doing a show then. The next show is the 13th, right?
Correct. And that'll be us finishing up Fallout.
Yes, I will finish up Fallout. The 20th, we are taking off as a little break before we hit the ground running with the House of the Dragon. And this is more of a, well, they decided the 21st.
Oh, right.
21st is the first episode. So I just decided we'll just take off. So we'll take a week off. We'll have the last episode, and then we're gonna take another week off, and then we're gonna start doing House of the Dragon.
And then the week after that is the 4th.
Yes. We'll start doing House of the Dragon on the that, and then the 4th, and it is the 250th day of our.
It's a biggin.
Existence. We did it. We saved the city, Patrick. So that's what we. And we will start back up with the 11th. I'm not entirely certain whether we'll do 1 or 2 episodes that day. It kind of depends on what happens.
Yes.
If one of them is a slow one, we'll do 2. If they're both, if it's going to be as action intense, I think as it will probably be this season. I don't know what's happening anymore.
I'm anticipating we're going to have a pretty significant battle book ending this season. So like there'll be a big one at the beginning, big one at the end. That's what I'm predicting will happen this season. But that's based on me having read the book and knowing what happens in the story. But there've been changes made, and I'm like, I don't know how that decision's going to work with this part of the story later, but I can't go into that yet.
Yeah.
So we shall see.
Yes. Should be fun.
Should be.
All right. Well, we are going to see y'all in a couple of weeks. So y'all enjoying the beginning of the month of gay.
Oh, right.
It is the month of gay. This is the only time that corporations care that you are the big gay. Okay.
Pretty much.
Because the second July 1st comes around, you're on 75% clearance sale. All right? So enjoy your month of gay.
All right.
Very exciting. All right. We will see you in a couple weeks. Y'all have a good one.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.